Hey guys, what's going on? Well, just got two more units, XTS3000s and VHF in, and actually I've had these units. They are brand new. They've never been fielded. They're digital. They're APCO P25. One has Encryption DS, XLDS OFB, and this one is an R split. These units I've held back because they're the nicest units I've ever had. And actually it was going to go to 1974 rail, the nicest one, the new one was. But, you know, he kept saying, checks in the mail, checks in the mail, checks in the mail. Well, bullshit, buddy, the check ain't in the mail. And telling me to, you know, giving me a program list and having me go through half your frequencies was not cool. So, you know, when it comes to, you know, it's gotten to the point to where I've almost just made all my videos private because I'm tired of dealing with people, you know, that are full of shit on YouTube. You know, they turn out to be kids, and you know, if they're not kids, they're, you know, they're guys who, you know, say they're with the fire department, say they're with the police department. You know, I've got like the guys who have radios right now that I talk to, they know who they are, and they're solid guys. The other guys that don't have radios, don't have any reason to have radios, you know, all that bullshit I don't understand. Don't ever ask me, write and ask me to give you a fucking radio. You know, everybody works for a living, and I put in 16, 18-hour days, and, you know, when I have somebody, you know, hey man, you know, give me a radio, give me a radio. I don't have any money, but give me a radio. Well, give me a Lamborghini, you know, give me a Lamborghini. I don't want just a replica Lamborghini. Send me a real Lamborghini, because you're a prick if you don't. You know, because that's usually what it gets down to. They wind up calling you a prick in the end. And it's like, well, you know, learn how to actually get a job and, you know, work for what you want and what you need. And, you know, then they'll come across and you find out later that, you know, you just told a, you know, 14-year-old kid to fuck off. Well, you know, when they said that they're 21, you know, what do you expect? So I've just about had it with people. I've had so many people, you know, hit me up for shit like that. They turn out to just be, you know, kids, and it's like, well, I'm not going to deal with people like that. If you want to buy a radio, you can find them on eBay every day. You can find them on my channel, Snarling Rabid Dog. I put these videos out for myself, for inventory, and I also put them out to turn people on to what, you know, what I find interesting on, you know, different units and different units that I get in. Kind of keep people up to date. The people who actually matter and that are actually on eBay and that are actually on YouTube that I deal with, that I've dealt with. You know, there's a few people, and I can count them on, you know, just about one hand that actually are serious people, and they have radios. So, you know, I mean, don't contact me if you know, about shit like that, because that pisses me off to no end, and I will not have any mercy on you. I mean, if I sound like a prick, too bad, you know, suck it up. Life's gonna hit you very hard when you go around doing shit like that. You know, I've had more people do that, and I'm just so tired of it. And I'm just going to start telling people to fuck off, because, you know, if you hit me up for shit like that, and, you know, I'm just going to tell you to fuck off. It's simple as that. This is an R split. It's got the vents, it's got the gas plug. It's really nice. VHF, mint condition, never been fielded. Let me wipe that off. Never been fielded. And very, very, very nice. This was going to go to 1974 rail, but checks in the mail never showed up. Thanks, 1974 rail. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Sending me a program list and having me program that radio. That takes time, buddy. Don't appreciate it. Anyway, this is the one with encryption. These are digital, APCO P25, very nice. Top dial illumination. I've got all 48 channels programmed in. They're programmed in Right now I've got GMRS set on channel 16, zone 3. Zones are set in zone designations to the toggles. 16 on A, 16 on B, 16 on C equal 48 channels on the Model 1s. It's the only way that you can really program a Model 1 for 48 channels on that. Top dial elimination's nice and clear. The radios transmit very well. They're both digital. Oh, let me take the... Both of them have legit tags. One's a white tag model, one's a black tag model. This does... Let's see, yeah, this does have the black tags in it. Does show the flash code very well on it. I've got widebands on them. They'll go with widebands. They won't go with the FDNY knobs. I've got very few of those. I've got probably 15 of them, and those I want to keep a hold of because they're getting hard to get. They're getting hard to find and they're getting hard to get. These radios transmit and they receive fine. Turn one of them on. What I do is I link my videos many times directly to my eBay sales. So these videos serve dual purpose. And if you need a key set on your by the way, the VHFs that are uplisted right now do have DES, OFB, DES, XL. The 5-tone, 5 beep tone you hear. There we go. Okay, I can either clear that out or I can leave it on. What you need to do if you want secure communications on this is you'll need to, I can give you the information after you buy the radio. I can give you the information of who to send it to. The guy knows what he's doing. He's a solid guy. He's a professional at what he does, and he does this all the time. And he can program the encryption keys into the radio, and he can get the radio set up for the dual encryption. You need to have your radio set with key set. They need to have a key set inside them. It's just like a lock. Okay, I'm on. Got my 5000 here because. Let me turn one of them down to my local channel. Damn it! With VHFs, I worry about bleed through. I don't care if I'm on a PL system or if I'm on PL or DPL. I worry about bleed through on VHFs. It may be irrational to feel that way, but I don't want any bleed through onto a public channel. Mirrors I don't worry about. Check. Let me turn it up a little bit. I'm trying to keep the feedback down. Check. Turn it up a little bit more. Feedback and wide bands, I tell you. Check.
23. Check.
Okay. So they transmit and they receive just fine. Sorry about the feedback. Turn your speakers back down.
You have traffic. 23.
Where's that coming from?
Copy 2155.
That ain't me. But anyway, so two very nice XTS3000s. Two of them have sold that are in the 6-pack that I have, and these two I've held back because they're the nicest ones I've ever had, and they're just sweet radios. And this one being an R, it's a true R. It's a ruggedized 3000 that is just killer. All these radios are in very, 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 very nice shape, as you can tell. But yeah, when it comes to people getting a hold of me on YouTube, it's not going to happen anymore. The people that I know that I deal with is one thing, but people I don't know, you can turn out to be kids, and I'm just not going to dick with you. It's too time consuming. People that want to buy radios, if you're really serious about buying a radio, Snarling Rabbit Dog on eBay. You know, if you don't like the price, you can buy a unit from somebody else. I'm not going to miss it. My radios are first rate, and they're top shelf, and you're not getting a piece of crap, and you know that they work. I work very hard to get them that way, and I buy them that way. So, you know, I put in the extra work to offer you a very, very nice radio package. When you open that box, you're not going to be disappointed. And, you know, that's not always the case when you deal with radios on eBay. If you want to buy a radio from another guy on eBay, Baby Love Me Too, that is a guy, BABYLOVEMETOO, I believe. That's Co. And you can pick one up from him. Usually he's got the same type of radios. He's got very killer radios. He'll have higher tier radios, and he'll have them for sometimes a lot better prices than I can throw out. So I'll never regret losing a sale to Co. In fact, you know, if I know the person, I'll say, you know, by all means, if you can get it from Co. You know, if I know he's got one, you know, go ahead and get one through him. But the radios that I've got, they don't need help, you know, I mean, and, you know, I don't mind sitting on radios very long because they're very, very nice. And my inventory changes. I've changed series so many times that, you know, I can't even count. But at the same time, I'm in no hurry to sell these radios. When they sell, they sell. But at the same time, I want to give people a good deal on them. I want to give them the best deal I can. I want to give them the best service I can. And if I know that Co's got a unit that, and you ask me about it, I'll tell you by all means, you know, go with that guy, because Co is one guy that you can depend on, and he's reliable, and he's a straight shooter, and he's one of the few that are on eBay. And but Baby Love Me Too is his ID. People have asked me that, and I've forwarded that on. But he's a solid guy, knows what he's doing, and I wouldn't have any of these radios without his help, because he's helped me out a lot with radios. And he services my radios, and so, you know, I couldn't. If you're going to go with any other buyer on eBay, I would go with him. Guys, my battery's running down. Yeah, if I sound like a prick when it comes to, you know, dealing with people that I don't know on YouTube, tough shit. You know, I've had it with messages and comments and bullshit like that from people that, you know, turn out to be window shoppers, tire kickers, you know, kids, you know, cops that aren't cops, firemen that aren't firemen, you know, just bullshit, you know, and YouTube's so full of it that, you know, if I don't know you, it's going to be real tough for me to take you seriously. So, you know, if you ask me for a free radio, I'm going to tell you to fuck off, and I'm not going to say I'm sorry about it. You know, if you're a little kid, you know, what are you doing on YouTube in the first place? And why are you even needing a radio? Don't lie to me and don't bullshit me. You know, that's the only requirement I have. But YouTube's just full of bullshitters, and you know, the ones that own radios that go to my channel, man, you guys are all right. But the other ones, you know, sorry, man. I don't buy anything you're selling. And, you know, if you want to buy anything I'm selling, I either better know you, or you can go through eBay. Because I'm not holding radios, I'm not programming up radios on a promise that the check's in the mail. That's bullshit. And, you know, 1974 Rail, thank you so much for, you know, for wasting my time. But by the way, you're going to be blocked. I'm just not dealing with people like that, and you know, and with people who want free shit. You know, get a job, work hard for what you got, get it, and you know, you'll appreciate it that much more. It's just common sense. You know, 16, 18-hour days, I've got no patience for people that, you know, that are like that. And, you know, that on top of that are lying to me, you know, lying to me about who they say they are. So, anyway, later on, guys, take it easy. Rant's over with, but it needed to be said. 2 radios, going to be up on eBay, very nice. You can see them talking to each other. Transmit and receive just fine. One does have encryption on it. You'll need to get the encryption keyed in if you want that, and actually you're going to need it keyed into the radio that you're going to be talking to, because encrypted radios need to be on the same key. So you know, you need to take that into consideration. Why anybody would need encrypted radios if you're not with the police department is really beyond my comprehension. I use these radios, you know, for jobs and job sites. I also use them for selling and scanning, and you know, just scanning the local, hearing the dog calls, things like that. But you know, people who need encryption are usually military, and they're police, and they're usually not patrolmen. They're usually, you know, detectives, and they're in special circumstances that you need encryption. But if you want encryption, if you want to feel like James Bond, fine. I don't give a rat's ass. You know, it makes no difference to me. But why you would need that, I've got no clue. You know, it's beyond me why anybody would need encryption, but people like it. You know, people like it, and if you want to feel like James Bond, by all means, that's your gig. I don't know. But, you know, if you want good APCO P25 radios for job site, for fire, for police, for whatever, these radios will fit the bill. And departments that need encrypted radios usually have the keyloaders to do it on site. If they don't, they've got the means to do it. But if you don't, I can get it done for $30 plus shipping. So anyway, guys, take it easy later on. That's it. I've got 2 more. They're going to be going up. I've gotten a late start on them. I wanted to get them out this weekend, but they're going up this week. This one's an R. This is a very sweet radio. I hate to lose that one. I hate to lose that one, but both of them are going up. They'll be going up individually. Later on, guys, take it easy.